Welcome guys, in this video I'm going to show you some of the basic controls for Glorify. This includes scale, crop, rotate, layers, and the options tab for elements. Let's look at the options tab first. If you select any type of element on the canvas, such as an image, shape, or text, the options tab on the left will automatically reveal, giving the settings of that specific element. Now following this, if you select anything else on the left menu, you can return to the Options tab by simply selecting Options at the top left. Let's look at some of the controls. For the text layer, we have a bounding box, and if you scale it from the right to the left, you can see the text automatically break into paragraphs. And of course, you can play around with the settings here on the Options tab to play around with font size, spacing, etc. Each type of element has its own unique options that you can go ahead and check out yourself. But we also have separate videos on these, so don't worry. Now let's look at scale. To scale an image, simply select it and go to the corner handle and drag up or down. To rotate, simply select the rotate handle, click drag and rotate. Rotate will always snap for every 45 degrees. This makes it easier to have more regular angles. Another very important feature is cropping. To do this, simply select the image that you like to crop, go to the Options tab and select Crop. Underneath the Crop option, click the Crop button. This will open up the cropping window, where you can manually use the bounding box to click and drag and select an area that you would like to crop. You can also lock your bounding box in a specific aspect ratio, for example, 1:1. This will keep your bounding box in a perfect square. And there's many other aspect ratios that you can use. Let me crop a specific area of this image. Once I'm done, I can go ahead and hit apply. As you can see, I've cropped my image. Now, if I want to make some further tweaks to finesse my crop, I can go to the left under the crop options and use the transform handles to move horizontally, vertically, and as well as scale. Now, if I want to reset my crop, I can simply go and hit the reset button. We also have a shortcut for you to immediately crop your images by simply selecting the image and double clicking it. This will bring up the cropping window for you to get started right away. Lastly, let's look at the layer control. If I select the element here at the back, you can see it's a shape with an image added inside. There's a separate video on how to add images inside shapes. You can see the layer controls over here. The up and down arrows simply take the element one layer up and one layer down. Let's drag this image. As you can see, it's behind this shape and it's behind this product. So let's move it a few layers up. Simply select the layer up button and click multiple times, and every click it goes one layer up. As you can see now, this is at the very top layer. Between the layer up and layer down buttons, we also have send to front and send to back. This is an easy way to send it to the furthest back layer or the furthest front layer. So in this instance, let's send it to the furthest back layer to get it back to where it was. Excellent, it's in the furthest back layer, and I can go back to scale it down and moving it back into position. Every element selected will have these controls available, along with other controls such as delete, duplicate, and lock. That's it for this video, and in the next video, we're going to go further into layout controls. I'll see you there.